Good morning, everybody. Ryan here from Tweak My Device. Today I want to show you an alternative to your stock launcher on the Droid Bionic. I personally use Launcher Pro Plus. I like the customization that you can do to it. I like the flexibility of it. It has a lot of great features that extend beyond just the launcher. So as you see here, we have the original launcher on the Bionic. This one has 5 screens set up. I've gone ahead and deleted everything off of there. The app drawer kind of reminds me of an iPhone, so I sort of want to get rid of that. I like the vertical scrolling app drawer personally. Go to your market and just start to type in launcher and it'll come up for you. Now as you notice, I tapped the free one. To get the most out of this launcher's features, go ahead and purchase the unlocker. I've already purchased it. That's why I'm not going to it again. And for some reason this one doesn't show up as purchased in my market. Sometimes apps do that. You tap your home button and it sets it as your default launcher now. So you have a sliding dock down here. You can get 15 icons. It's set up by default with only 3 screens, which I like to run only 3 screens. It's just a little lighter on the memory, and I try to condense things down so it's easier to navigate, and just 3 screens is easier for me personally to get to rather than 5. So it doesn't change any of that, but it does change your app drawer. So now we have a vertical sliding app drawer. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and put in the key to unlock it. And once you've successfully unlocked it, you'll get this message telling you it needs to restart Launcher Pro Plus. Alright, now everything should look pretty much the same. Now let's get into the customization of it. To move icons around, just tap and hold, and there'll be a trash can at the bottom. Just toss it down into the trash can. We're going to get rid of the browser, the maps. Launcher Pro Plus has its own widgets. So these can be themed to all look alike, and it looks very nice once you get it all set up. So go back to the market and just go back to where we searched for Launcher Pro. This is my favorite theme. It's by Signals 23. It's the gray theme. We're going to go ahead and install that. Now let's do some customizations to Launcher Pro Plus. To access Launcher Pro Plus's menu, hit your menu button and go to Preferences. Let's just go down the list. I like scrollable widgets, and this is asking to restart. I'm going to hit no on all of these until I'm completely finished. Another great feature is that you can hide more apps from your app drawer. So all of this stuff like device setup, I don't want to see that in my app drawer. Dialer, let's get that out of there. Email, I don't need to see that in there. Looks good. And let's go ahead and hide ZoomoCast as well. Alright, once you select the ones you want to hide, just hit save right down here at the bottom. Again, it's going to ask you for a restart. I'm just going to hit no because I want to do more stuff. Alright, default number of screens, you can change this all the way up to 7 screens if you need that many. I keep it on 3. Home screen looping, as you're swiping in one direction, this will loop all the way back around to the other side for you. Now I go ahead and change the number of columns and rows to 6 and set that to auto fit. Okay, now into dock settings. 3 is the maximum number of docks you can have. That's at the bottom, that little row of 5 icons. I like to put missed call and Gmail on there also. Behavior, I don't really like for Launcher Pro Plus to auto rotate because I'm always moving my phone around and holding it in different directions, and I just don't like that lag to wait for a split second for the screen to return. I hit this for the home key to go to the default middle screen. And while it's there, if you tap it again, open and close the app drawer. Appearance. We can change the dock background. You can actually download more of these and install custom backgrounds, which you select there. I usually just go with the glass. It looks pretty good. This shows a really nice slim screen indicator. Shows which of your home screens you're on. I like to hide icon labels. I don't want to see those. Okay, that's all for there. In the advanced, I will go in here and keep check prevent forced closes. This tries to help manage memory to reduce that. And I'll set the memory usage on low. If you want to, you can click this and it'll enable a 3D app drawer. It's pretty cool. You can change the opening speed of your windows and screen previews. Theme settings, if you have an icon pack, select that there if it's stored on your storage card in a correct folder. And the widget settings. I only use the Friends widget and the Calendar widget. So we're going to go ahead and select the skin that we downloaded. Alright, and then into the Friends, we'll do the skin. Same thing there. Now, to use the Friends widget, since it aggregates both Twitter and Facebook, you need to go ahead and log in to Twitter and Facebook. So just enter your login credentials here and then select Authorize App. You're going to do the same for Facebook. We don't need to select the skin because we're not actually using this Facebook widget. We're just using it for the login. And after you enter your credentials for Facebook, depending on how you have your account set up, you might get a text message giving you a number code to enter. So we're just going to go back and enter that. Then it'll have a quick message about naming your device. Okay, and then Facebook is authenticated. So you can tap here if you already have Facebook installed, which I don't yet, but you can select the application that you want to be launched when you tap the top of the widget. All of those restarts that we didn't do, we're going to go ahead and restart it now. Here's our middle home screen. If we tap the home button again, we have a pretty cool looking 3D app drawer. Notice our screen indicator at the bottom and our dock background. And the first thing I'm going to show you, let's move over to this screen and let's select a Launcher Pro widget. We're going to do the Friends widget. And here you select the different widget styles. This one right now only has one style. So select that. Cool, and things are already loading up, but you're like, look how small that is. Well, check this out. Just tap and hold, and this is the great part of the Launcher Pro Plus, of buying it. You can expand that out and then hit your back key. And this is what I love, 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 guys. This is where Tweak My Device, this is where Ryan reads news. Basically, 95% of the time. I have lots of Twitter feeds that I follow, and it aggregates that and Facebook into this one spot on my phone. And I can just scroll for days here and read like an unlimited number of articles. And if I want to expand on an article, let's say Engadget, can retweet. But if I want to open the entire article, bam. Just like that. And home button takes you right back there. If I want to comment on somebody's status, I can, or I can like it. Alright, over here, we did the calendar. Let's go ahead and add in the calendar. I'm going to go with the big one. And we're going to go ahead and make that full screen. The calendar is nice if you tap on an individual day like today. I don't have any appointments today, so it goes to tomorrow. This calendar is okay. I wish like Calendar Pad or Pure Grid Calendar, it would actually write out the events you have instead of showing these little triangles, which don't really tell me anything. It works very well with your stock calendar. So you can go in here and edit things. delete. Down here to the dock, we're going to customize that. Tap and hold, you can change the shortcut. I always put Gmail right there. For now I'm going to use the default icon. I'll tap and hold, change shortcut, and I want to set that to the dialer that way, default icon. To be able to access my contacts quick and easily, I'm going to use that same icon. I'm going to assign a swipe gesture to it. Shortcut, dialer, and favorites. Now when I tap it, it goes to the dialer, and when I swipe up, I have my favorites. Best saves space from not having to use widgets on your home screen. In this, I'm going to change shortcut, but you're like, wait, you're not going to be able to get to your app drawer. We will get to the app drawer because we set that in settings for the home key to do that. Now, I try to use my device one-handed as much as possible, and sometimes I don't like reaching up here to swipe down that notification bar. Well, if you don't like that, you can just tap and hold, change the swipe gesture, open notifications, and now just a quick little flick up that way and you get your notifications to come down. I do it on the Gmail. I will do launch shortcut, settings, and that will open Wi-Fi settings. So I swipe up. That's pretty much a run through of how I set up and use Launcher Pro Plus. I've been using it for probably 8 or 9 months this way, and I just love it. I've tried other things. Launcher Pro Plus is excellent. I highly recommend it for a home screen launcher replacement. I hope you enjoy it too. Subscribe to Tweak My Device on YouTube. Take care.